Hello fellow Crowers and welcome. It's time for PPW Weekly on 16th of June 2026. I am your host, GD, the Shapeshifter Anomaly, and we are going to be kicking off with our first of our semi-final matches of the Gateway to Glory. So we have Burning, of course, competing in the first of the quarterfinals as him and his tag team partner Karina took on Staria and Cam. Was Burning winning that spot to go in the 2v2 match while everyone else has been in a triple threat tag team match for the quarterfinals. Of course, he was in the original Digital Meltdown triple threat main event last year, walking in as champion. Can he win this match, make it to Gateway to Glory, and walk into his second main event at the same pay-per-view, this time competing for that championship?
Another time, one half of the global undisputed tag team champions, Karina PPW.
Just like the announcer said, it is one half of our PPW tag team champions, Karina. Of course, the other half, Terra, will be competing later tonight with his tag team partner Red as they take on Team Chaotix. When we see at Gateway to Glory, both tag team champions on either side of the ring.
Their opponents, first from the edge of reality,
Of course, one part of Team Chaotix, a former PPW champion, making her debut as Victory to get that #1 contendership spot, made a grand performance at Bits for the Belt earlier this month, but this time, will she be able to make it to another final?
from overseas,
And making her debut last week, taking the spot of a currently injured Headless, victorious against Ame, Korn and sorry, no, it isn't. Bastion, Nil, and Cobalt and Vix, making it here into the semi-finals. Of course, this match will be a steel cage match. So just to let you guys know of what the matches will be, it is a steel cage match for these competitors. And then I think, if I'm correct, it is an Extreme Rules for the main event, which will be our second semi-final match, with a final in just under 2 weeks' time, a gateway to glory in a Hell in a Cell match. There we go. We are dropping the cage. Is first one to escape, both team members to escape, or pin and submission. They will qualify into the final at Gateway to Glory. Of course, the only person to have any experience in this tournament in that ring at the moment is Karina. Of course, Cthulhu not being around in part of PPW during that time. Burning at that time also being the current PPW champion. And of course, Rainey only debuting last week. And so far, we've had some great matches. I mean, especially the triple threat matches. I feel like they've been some of the better ones. I mean, the Kyrie Sund one was quite entertaining. I think it was actually probably one of the matches of the week. They're only coming to, probably maybe coming second to what was the other quarterfinal match. And especially this past couple of weeks, the tournament has taken over. Other matches that we do have tonight as well. We, of course, after Vix's interruption of Rex last week, Vix is going to be having a shot to see if she can compete for the Chaos Championship later tonight. And we have the revenge match of Mecca versus Korn as well tonight. So we have got a bumper week for you guys to enjoy, especially when we are literally, again, we are just under 2 weeks away from Gateway to Glory. What's the next competition after that? We probably won't be having one in July, but we will be having one. Probably, if it is July, I think it's the last day of July this year. Looks like Rainey's trying to escape, but Burning there. Stop her. Oof. And Karina managing to get up to help her odd one out partner here. I feel like this is going to be one of those matches where we will be seeing it going back and forth. Of course, again, we just want to point out that both members have to escape the cage. So, for example, if Burning here manages to escape, then of course it does leave Karina in a 2-on-1 situation on their own in the ring against both Cthulhu and Rainey. And it looks like Burning is getting ready to leave the ring. But Rainey seems to be there to try and stop him. Oh. Burning managing to get Rainey down. Oof. Is that it? Is Burning escaped? Burning has escaped. So again, it does mean the game is not over at this moment in time. Karina does need to escape as well to secure victory for both of them. If anything, Burning has just left Karina in a 2-on-1 situation. I don't know if that's a positive thing or a negative thing. Of course, Cthulhu keeping an eye on Karina to let Rainey escape. Rainey nearly there to get out of the ring. And there you have it. I think Rainey has escaped. But I don't know if that is a good thing or a bad thing. Now we are down to just Karina and Cthulhu in the ring. The next person to escape will win it for their team and will get them into that Hell in a Cell match at Bound for Glory, at Gateway to Glory. Karina is not going. Karina is asking for it to get up. Oh, with the leg drop. Wing drop kick. And running knee. It looks like, is this it? Yes, Karina is finally escaping. Is this going to be it? Cthulhu is getting up. What is she doing? Oh! She's managing to get Karina back into the ring. But from on the top rope. Oh! What is Cthulhu planning? No, she's got the hold in. It's in tight. She's made Karina tap, but again, it is escape only, it seems. Is that going to be it? Is this going to be Cthulhu getting into the final? Rainey only debuting last week, getting into a final, a chance and an opportunity at the PPW Championship next, at the next pay-per-view. And it looks like it's going to be it. Cthulhu has escaped. And it's over. Slowly. There you have it. Cthulhu and Rainey have made it into the finals. Congratulations to Cthulhu. Congratulations to Rainey. Commiserations to Burning and one half of our tag team champions, Irina. But it was just too much. The lock was in. It took enough energy out of Karina for Cthulhu to manage to get out of that ring. So we will see later tonight an Extreme Rules match. Who will be taking on Rainey and Cthulhu at Gateway to Glory in less than 2 weeks' time. So I'm being told that Vivi is out here to discuss about her attack on Ame at the end of last week's match. Not much is being actually said about this at the moment. I mean, she's just getting sick of people walking over her, missing those opportunities. Then she's going to pull off a win with a challenge. Challenge against who? I'm guessing anybody? I know what she wants. By making her opponent tap out. Is this all? Wait, is she commanding a submission match? So, we're just in. That match has been made official. The Gateway to Glory in less than 2 weeks' time. It will be VVQ versus Ame in a submission match. So here we have it. And of course, she is walking out with the PPW champion.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Jen A. Representing the club from the other side of darkness, Flash.
I've seriously no idea what is happening with Vix at this moment. First attacking Rex with the Chaos Championship after her victory against Taco last week. And then seeming to be teaming up with the PPW champion, Gemma D. I mean, yes, he has given her a shot at this, but could have just asked. Knowing Rex, she would have given her to her. Again, Rex, I think there's one thing that is kind of bugging Vix, is that if it wasn't for Vix, Rex wouldn't have been in that triple threat match. Or if Rex wasn't in that triple threat match, she wouldn't be Chaos Champion at this moment in time. I mean, yes, she got one problem out of the way with Taco, but it feels like Vix wanted to get that victory herself. She's been after the Chaos Championship, at least for the last couple of months that we know of. Of course, this isn't going to be Vix's last chance. Because of the title being swapped hands, it does mean that all that kind of stuff has reset. The only person who cannot compete for the Chaos Championship at this moment is, of course, Taco after losing last week. So anyone can go for that title, and when I mean anyone, Vix can. Gemma D technically can if she wanted to. GD can again. But anyway, let's go with this. Again, this is a normal 1v1 match. If Vix wins this match, it will be Rex versus Vix at Gateway to Glory at least. In a stipulation that has yet to be decided. Of course, Rex will still have to take on another opponent next week. So there is a risk that it can still be a triple threat match. I feel like this time Vix will not get herself involved with that. After, to be honest, the mistake of Rex being put in that match, as she more than likely has learned a lesson from last month. If she can keep it as a 1v1 match, seems a little bit more positive for her. Yeah, at the same time, she had that 1v1 match against Taco as well. Yes, it was a close fought victory. I feel like Taco just had that last spurt of air, that moment of lapse by Vix that gave Taco that victory to retain the Chaos Championship. So again, this is a completely different opponent. This is someone that Vix knows quite well. And keep in mind, she hasn't only just been attacking Rex, she's been attacking Staria, our current Ms. Bits for the Belt briefcase holder. Unfortunately, is not able to be here this week. More importantly, what is her deal with being involved with Gemma D? Probably seen she's been very victorious for herself, defending her championship multiple times now. And yes, she may have won the championship by using the money, the bit for the belt. But again, it was successful. She didn't have to use that against her. Again, count out. If it's a draw, it is advantage to the challenger. No way she just... Oh, so close. Outside, Rex is going for the pin. Oh, she's hand on the rope. Oh, they're arguing at the moment. Wait a minute, why is Gemma throwing a bat in here? This is a non-disqualification match. We're seeing that anger in Vic's again. It's going to take a little bit more than that. Again, at the moment, Rex does not have a challenger for the Chaos Championship. Well, tonight, make a difference. Oh, is that going to be it? She's getting her set up. No. Oh, the kick. And down. What's this? Gemma is distracting. Oh, no, 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 no. They're both trying everything in the book. No. No, 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 no. This down. And it's that. It's 1, 2, 3. So there you have it, Rex again knocking another person out of competition for that Chaos Championship. We are leading into the final week before Gateway to Glory, with Rex having no challenger at this moment in time. You know, congratulations to Rex. The odds seem to have been against her in that match. But it seems that Gemma Dean may have a little bit of work to do with Vix to get her where she wants her to be. But, yeah. Anyway, it is time to move on to our next match.
Yo, boy is bouncy.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chroma City, weighing in at 228 pounds, Mac
Of course, Mecca competing. When was it? Where is Mecca? We were competing last week in that triple threat tag team match. Partnered with Tear. Fortunately, unsuccessful to Kyrie and Thund, who will be competing in our main event later tonight in the semi-finals. Has still got a little bit of beef with a certain Korn who arrived a couple of weeks back, attacking after his failed qualification to the Bits for the Belt. Of course, they both have had competition at Bits for the Belt themselves. Went into a count out.
opponent from Elysian Fields, weighing in at 291 pounds, Cornell Cobb.
Of course, Korn. He was in the week before as well, teaming up with Ame, the same Ame who has been called out. And again, we would like to point out, it has been made official. VV will be taking on Ame in a submissions match at Gateway to Glory in a week and a half's time. But this time, we're going to see, will this be the end of this rivalry between Korn and Mecha? Or is this just the next chapter in a long, long story between these two? So here we go. Let's kick this off. Oh, quite literally. Of course, at the moment, victory is in the hands of Mecha. Yes, it's a count-out victory, but it does still count. Be honest, Korn was taking full control of that match at Bits for the Belt. But from not managing to really get a little bit of competition against each other over the last 2 weeks because of the quarterfinal tournaments, well, here we are again, a little rivalry between these two. Will this be the end? Will this be the beginning? We don't know. It would be interesting to see. Of course, again, Korn taking full control over Mecha. Oh, what a reverse! And in with a half Boston. Is it half Boston? Oh. A quick roll up, most devastating move in all sports entertainment. Ooh, it looks like we're going to be having a bit of a back and forth between these two. Wrenching that arm. Promise you it is. Oh, and it's been reversed by Mecha. And oh, again. The arm is not supposed to twist that way. Get it behind. Oof. Oh, so we're going for a back and forth now. To Mecha. To Korn. To Mecha. To Mecha. Korn asking for more. To Korn. Again, asking for more. Mecha. Oh, and a kick. I feel like Mecha also wants to try and get a clean victory over Korn. This is going to be it. No, it's a 2 count. Down he goes again. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations to him. Oh, wait, 1 minute. What the hell? Looks like this is not finished yet. Where is Mecha going? Wait, is he getting out of table? I mean, this is how it all started. Of course, Korn putting him through that table a couple of weeks back. You can definitely tell Mecha has not forgiven him for this. No, 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 no! This is definitely not over between the two of them. Yes, it's a second victory, but can we really count the first one really that much with the count out? Well, either way, this is not going to be over between those two. We'll see how their story continues in the next couple of weeks. But now it's time for our main event. and our second semi-final match of the Gateway to Glory.
The following contest is a tag team extreme rules match. Introducing first, from Avalon, weighing in at 235 pounds, one half of the global undisputed tag team champions, Error May 2.
Of course, they just said one half of the PPW Tag Team Champions. Of course, they ended up winning it off. Who Tara is going to be facing in the semi-final match of Kyrie and Sund. So, of course, he may already have their number a little bit, but is it going to be enough without Karina by his side? Of course, Red, let's talk a little bit about his history. A former PPW champion, former tag team champion as well. The competition, their quarterfinal match, of course, was 2 weeks ago as he took on Ame and Korn and Toko and VVQ. Yes, it was a crossfight with him and his former and one of his tag team partners, VV, which has did not take that loss lightly against Ame by the looks of things. But will Red be there to represent the Portal Pals in the final of Gateway to Glory? But you have a feeling that both Rainy and Cthulhu are sitting by watching this match. I feel like Cthulhu would prefer to face her stable mates of Sund and Rainy, Sund and Kyrie. Rainy, I don't think really cares. They're just happy to get into a final. Sund, used to being in tag team competition, this is the first time he has entered into the Gateway to Glory. Of course, again, not being around in PPW when the last tournament was happening. Quite a lot of new faces getting into the final. I think both Terra and Red were, but they probably didn't get that far in the tournament themselves. And again, someone who is probably used to these tournaments, has been in multiple qualifying matches, but still shy of winning that PPW championship. Is this going to be her path to get to Digital Meltdown and get that championship and bring it home to Team Chaotix? Of course, we do have to remind people as well, yes, they've got the final, but then in about a month or two later, these tag teams will be facing each other in triple threat competition against with the current PPW champion in there as well. So as much as it's great that they're working together, but after that, it's going to be all for one for all. Do you think Team Chaotix is even going to be able to last with that hovering over their heads? Well, anyway, let's just continue. This is Extreme Rules Tornado Tag Match. Winner to get pinfall or submission will be facing Cthulhu and Rainey at Gateway to Glory. Already the ref is down. Of course, no disqualification. As much as the referee may seem a little bit unhappy with what has happened. Oh. Oh, what a kick already. At the moment, it is looking like Sunday Carey has got full control of this match. Well, it's looking like it seems to be swapping sides thanks to Red. Or not. Oh, taken out by the leg. Yes, get the high flyer. You need to. Again, weapons are allowed in this match. Terry goes to go and get a chair. Sund literally taking out Terra. Once both of these two can read each other like a foil. They have faced each other multiple times with the Tag Team Championships on the line. Do remember that the reason that Karina and Terra are Tag Team Champions is because they did defeat Team Chaotix in a match which was, to be honest, more on Team Chaotix's side. They did have a defense against them. Well, at the moment, it does mean that, unfortunately, Team Chaotix cannot go for those tag team golds, while Terra and Karina are holding on to them. So again, this is another competition that... oh, what was that? What is that in Carrie's hands? Oof. Is that a mic? It looks like a mic. Was it a water bottle? It might be a water bottle, actually. It is a water bottle. Wow, the most dangerous weapon in all sports entertainment. Water. Here we go, kendo stick. It looks like things are starting to turn for Terra and Red. Red with the jump. Where's he going? He's going for the chair. Oh, to the back. Down goes Sund. Is that going to be it? One. It's saved by Kyrie. And oh, the hold's in. No. Oh, we thought Kyrie was going to tap there. Wait, who's she took-it? Nobody. Soul Siphon has been a bit of an equalizer multiple times for Kyrie. This time completely missing its target. Sun taking red down. This place is starting to become a bit of a mess. Weapons all over the place. Wait, no. What is Sun getting? Oh, what a drop. A kick to the Terror. Is that going to be it? 1, 2, no! 2 count. It's going to take more to take Terror out. Of course, he is quite resilient when he needs to be. Oh, no. Oh! Now we've got everyone back in the ring again. Coming a bit. Now it's time for Red and Kyrie to start showing things off. Oof. Again, Sun, you do not need to tag. Oh, I'm missing Terror. One, two, and kick out by Red. Again, another great match in this tournament. Absolute chaos wherever you look. It looks like, oh, it's going for the pin. 1, 2, oh, kicking out. Sun in to try and save the day, missing out a little bit. Taking Red out with a kick. That 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. Team Chaotix getting to the final. Oh, that was a great kick there on Terror. Oof. Making him stand by his foot. And then taking him down in the ring. Yeah, that's all it needed. 1, 2, 3, and it was over.
Here are your winners, Star and Carrie.
So there you have it, our final for 2026 Gateway to Glory is going to be Sun and Kyrie of Team Chaotix versus Rainy and Cthulhu of Team Chaotix. So thank you everyone for joining me for this week's PPW. Please join us next week for the homecoming PPW before Gateway to Glory. I have been GD, your favorite shapeshifter anomaly. Please like, comment, subscribe, all the usual bits and pieces, and I will see you next time round for more PPW action. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.